Hi everyone! Today, I want to share a story about empowerment and empathy. It's a heartfelt tale that shows how small acts of kindness and understanding can make a big difference in someone's life. The story is called The Helping Hand. Let's dive into this inspiring story. The story name is The Helping Hand. Once upon a time, in a small town, there was a high school student named Emily. Emily was kind-hearted and always willing to help others, but she often felt invisible and unappreciated by her peers. Despite her good intentions, she struggled with self-confidence and felt that her efforts went unnoticed. One rainy afternoon, as Emily was walking home from school, she saw an elderly woman named Mrs. Johnson struggling to carry her groceries. Without hesitation, Emily ran over to offer her assistance. Mrs. Johnson, grateful for the help, smiled warmly and accepted. As they walked together, Mrs. Johnson shared stories from her past, including how she had lost touch with her family and often felt lonely. Emily listened intently, empathizing with her loneliness. By the time they reached Mrs. Johnson's house, they had formed a bond. Over the next few weeks, Emily continued to visit Mrs. Johnson, helping with chores and sharing stories. In return, Mrs. Johnson taught Emily valuable life lessons and boosted her confidence by praising her kindness and intelligence. Emily's self-esteem grew, and she began to realize the impact of her actions. One day, Mrs. Johnson gave Emily a beautifully crafted notebook. "This is for you," she said. "Write down your thoughts, dreams, and the good deeds you do. It will remind you of your worth and the difference you make." Inspired, Emily started using the notebook, and it became a source of motivation. She began to see her true potential and started a campaign at school to encourage empathy and community service. She organized food drives, tutoring sessions, and visits to the local nursing home. Her efforts didn't go unnoticed. Slowly, her peers began to join in, and the school atmosphere transformed into one of kindness and cooperation. Emily's leadership and empathy empowered others to take action and make a difference. The moral of the story: empowerment and empathy can transform lives. By offering a helping hand and showing compassion, we not only uplift others, but also discover our own strengths and capabilities. Remember, every act of kindness, no matter how small, has the power to create positive change.